Hey guys, so trying out a different angle today because I thought I would like to do that, and I do, so yes, I'm doing that. And I might do this more often because it's really nice. Right here I am, on my bed, slash on the floor, whatever. Good to see you back, Spencer. It's nice to hear you and see you. Yeah, I don't know why I had a bit of an accent there. That was odd. And I must say, I sort of suffer from the same thing, being taken off by tangents so often. Yeah, when James started going off on the watermelon slash candy cane weird physicsy problem, I was also really interested and started thinking about it a little bit and sort of found it kind of really weird as a mental image because I wasn't fully sure how he was putting out that problem, which was entirely hypothetical. Anyway, not the point. But I didn't think about it too long because I had sort of hatred of physics. But when you started saying that you had a test on Unix and on Excel, I think it was, I sort of like cringed a little bit because I'm not a huge fan of Unix still, and I laughed a little bit because I find it funny that people are still tested on things like word processing programs and Excel. That's just simple stuff. I don't understand why people are tested on it. I sort of do, sort of don't. Whatever, not the point. But I'm interested because I had a test on Unix stuff about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Probably not the same stuff as you because our majors are very different, I think, but it's interesting. I don't know why. It's just interesting to me enough for me to have talked about this for I don't know how long, a very long time. I'm going to go into the actual topic of this video now. So a lot of people have pointed out in the comments, I don't think anybody has said this explicitly in a video yet, but a lot of people have pointed out in the comments that one emotion is very complex on its own, but it's sort of not enough. Because if you have one emotion for too long, it's sort of really boring and really dull, and that sounds really silly when you think about it honestly, but if you have only one emotion, it gets really, really boring and you just want something else. It's a really strange way to think of things, but I think it's a little bit true at least. But yes, experiencing multiple emotions, which is why things like gives me hope and F My Life really does that as well, which give you a sort of mix of emotions. Those are better websites than something like My Life is Good, where it's just like, yay, I'm happy for you, yay, that's great, woo, good for you, bland, boring, even though it's happy, and that's really strange and complex, and oh, there's so much stuff to talk about with emotions, and I feel like that's why we've been talking about this for like 2, 3 weeks. I don't have a concept of time anymore. I did want to talk a little bit more about what Spencer said about the relationships and like the flaunting of relationships and of good things, because that's really one of my biggest pet peeves, I think, when people have something good that happens to them or they do something really cool and they just flaunt it constantly, and it's like, I've heard this story 2, 3, 4 times before. You need to stop because I'm proud of you, I'm happy for you, that's fantastic, that's really cool, but move on. There are other things to talk about, please, because I can only be so happy for somebody before I just want to be like, stop talking about this. It's so annoying. And I think that that is very strange because I don't know why. It's just very strange. I'm probably not making any sense anymore because I am in math land with this craziness, which a few of you on the channel got to see last night. One of you, two of you? I don't know if James was around. Sorry. Yes, I'm in math crazy land and not in sensical world makes sense land, so I apologize if nobody understood my video again, because apparently James didn't understand it last week, but that's okay, because watching back, I don't understand what I was saying either. I'm just a crazy lunatic lately. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm gonna go, and Katie, I will see you tomorrow, and bye.